Okay, here's a little video just to go over how to set up a greenhouse and to run the water and have it all pretty nice and square and neat. So I've decided to go with a 6x6 with an Adobe foundation. I'm playing on PVE, so Adobe foundation will be fine. I'm going to have these as little entranceways. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, for the time being, swap out this Adobe for a metal and this one here. This is the middle of my structure, so just off to one side here. Then I'm going to take a cross piece and I am going to line it up nice and square to the blocks. Making sure that, well, let me do this first, just so I can stand on something. There we go. So I want this cross-sectional piece to be pretty much flush to the end of my structure. I'll get myself kind of lined up nice and square. That looks pretty straight. Yeah. Kind of the most important step right here. I'll verify that with my orbital camera. Alright. Just cheat it back. Square it up. And that's going to be pretty straight. I'll place that down. I will now take a vertical piece, stick it right there, put another cross, put it up there, then get rid of this. This is not needed anymore. I'm going to take that, turn that back into Adobe, cross-sectional pieces, and if it's lined up right, this last piece will fall right to the edge of where your wall will end. Step one. So this spacing will pretty much cover all these plants here and everything in the middle. Next thing to do is just repeat the process again. Right over. Here. Give myself something to stand on. Get lined up nice and square first in first person. Check it in the orbital cam. Line the end of that pipe up to where the wall is going to be. It's slightly crooked, but I'll live with it. Or maybe not. That's pretty square. Okay, rinse and repeat. Vertical piece. Cross piece. Alright. We can now get rid of this again. Put it back to Adobe. Get rid of my cheater blocks. want to make sure these are connected to each other and don't want to do it in between these, you can just take your nice flexi pieces and just connect the two segments together. Now you can start putting these things on there. Yeah, see, all these are fairly evenly spaced out. Itself. The reason I did these last was because sometimes snapping them to the proper height can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So if I have this already, the ceiling set up here first, this will be at the same height and makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Same reason why I haven't snapped the door piece in here. I want it to be at the right height, so I'm going to work from the top down if it wants to cooperate with me. Come on. There we go. And a double doorway. Opening out using that triangle button. And there are the doors. And they open out. Wonderful. Same thing over here. Put my triangles in. Start from the top. Double doors facing out so the green's towards me. So for those of you who don't know the little tricks when placing things for snap points, PS4, the R1 button will change its snap point. So you can just do that until it goes where you want it to go. If you use the triangle button, it'll flip the piece back and forward. So right now that the outside's facing me, inside's facing me. Green's outside, blue's inside. So, boom. Same thing works with the doors. Place a door. If you're looking at blue, it means it's going to open away from you. If you're looking at green, it's going to open towards you. Alright, so all we got to do is hook some water up to it, which I'll do right now, using the wonderful new flexi pipe, or whatever the heck they made that. So, if you notice, this is where our vertical place is originally placed. So I'm just going to take the flexi, and it's going to line itself up nice. And now we have water everywhere. And everything should say that it's irrigated. Irrigated, irrigated, irrigated. And there you go. A greenhouse with water that doesn't look all janky. Alright guys, take it easy. Have fun. Be safe.